Hi guys, I'm back with the video. So I've already kitted up this diamond art painting. And so if you saw the thumbnail, you already know what this diamond art painting is about. I did purchase this, I believe, from Temu, I think. I don't know, I don't know, but it's a time-lapse video. So I did get this from Temu, and so yeah, it took me a few days to get this one finished. There was a lot of color blocking, so it didn't take that long, especially for those that like to multi-place. This is a full drill diamond art painting, meaning every surface has a diamond art resin piece on there. And so here, this is day 2 of the doing this diamond art painting. I did have to turn it. It is a 50 by 50 centimeter, which I think is a 20 by 20 inch diamond art painting. So yeah, so just hang out with me while I get this diamond art painting completed. Just threw a little bit of sound in there from the popping of the resin pieces on the canvas. And so I am using a combination of putty and wax. I do have my electric diamond painting pens that I use sometimes, but lately they just ain't been working right. I don't know if I'm just not charging them enough or if they just lose their magic touch. I don't know, but they work best with round drills. I haven't had much success with square drills with the electric diamond painting pens. And so these are round drills, if you haven't noticed. And with round drills, you're always going to have spacing on the canvas. And it's up to you whether or not you like the space. And I mean, this is a craft. It's not something like I'm going out doing these pieces and selling them or anything like that, because it's somebody else's art, whether it's a human art or AI created art. Now with this is a cheaper diamond painting. If you are someone who is looking into getting into diamond art painting and your budget is low or small, you don't have a lot of wiggle room, I would recommend you either go to Amazon or go to Shein or Temu to get a diamond art painting. Now, of course, if you order from Shein or Temu, they do have a local warehouse. I know Temu does, and I think Shein does as well. You can get it from within the United States. Or if you get it from overseas, of course, it's going to take longer, just to see if you like it. I have no problem at all with the cheaper diamond art paintings. I do have quite a few from Diamond Art Club. Those can be rather pricey. If you're looking into purchasing at least one from Diamond Art Club and your money's tight, they do have Afterpay, where you can pay over every 2 weeks for 4 payments to pay your diamond art painting. You can go that route if that's what you wish to do. Again, I'm not sponsored or anything like that. I'm just saying sometimes, money's a little tight because, maybe you had an unexpected expense. You can go that route. Or like I said, you can do the cheaper painting here. Now, I enjoyed the color blocking. It made everything go faster. There was heavy confetti once we got into the continent. With this particular diamond art painting, but overall, again, I thoroughly enjoyed it, especially for February, and this is the end of day 4. I took a picture every day of the painting because I just wanted to show how much I got completed every day. Of course, with a 50 by 50 centimeter painting, it's not that big, it's just big enough. And I only diamond paint it in the evening. I try not to spend more than 2 or 3 hours diamond painting because it can wear and tear on your neck and your back. I know some people have a tilted table. I do not, but I do have like cushions in my chair and things like that, and I try to do neck stretches and back stretches to help as well, because you don't want to be sitting here for hours on end diamond painting. And you can see here I'm getting closer to the end. I kind of worked my way around because I wanted the middle for last because it does have text in there. And so this is day 6 of the diamond art painting completion. And so again, I'm just filling things in. I do love diamond art painting. I love doing my nails and diamond art painting. So I do have a nail YouTube channel. So sometimes you may see me with only one hand done with fake nails on there. And that's just because I just recorded a video. And so if you haven't figured out by now, this is a Black History Month diamond art painting I got quite some time ago on Temu. It is no longer available, unfortunately. That's the one thing about Temu and Shein. By the time I post these videos, a lot of times these diamond art paintings are no longer available, and that sucks. Also, the TikTok shop has diamond art paintings as well that are inexpensive. I forgot to mention it. So here, this is the last date, day 7. So roughly, it took a week. Again, I work full time, so I work on these in the evening and on the weekend. I did not dock how long it took me because with the Dreamer designs that I showed in another video, if you don't pay monthly for another subscription or subscription, you can only log 5 diamond art paintings. And then I'm gonna see if I can delete my oldest one and add that way. So, because I don't need to keep all that electronically. Like, why? It was just for the, for me at this time or during the video, I wanted to see how long it took me in regards to hours. So yeah, so we're coming up on completion here, and so I'll have some things to show you at the end of the video. And I actually hung this one up for Black History Month. So this diamond painting has been completed. I love it, love it, love it. So since this is a 50 by 50, my plan is to hang this one up on my wall here for the remaining days left in Black History Month. I do have a magnetic frame here from Amazon, and it clips to, you open this up and it clips to the top here, and you just snap it on. I don't know if you can see that snaps on. Of course, I have to cut some off, and I just hang it here on you can do a command hook or a push pin. And then this is the bottom here. But since this is going to be hanging up, I am going to seal this with this diamond painting sealer that I purchased off of Amazon. I'm going to do that shortly here. But just a little bit about this diamond art painting. Heavy confetti, but it looks just like the picture. Didn't have any issues at all. Again, these are round drills. Don't feel the need to straighten this up, but before I seal it, I am going to check to make sure that I do have every letter or number covered with the appropriate drill. This looks just like the picture. I got this off of Shein. No, Temu. And so here is the picture. Looks just like the picture. I really enjoyed it. And this one went by quick. I think it only took me 5-6 days, maybe 7 of working on this. And I'm talking about not 7 full days. It was easier to do because a lot of this, especially all this black and green and yellow and orange, was heavy, where you can multi-place. But what I did notice with the orange, which kind of irritated me, the orange has different shades in there. Some were orange and some were darker orange. And I know it's not picking up on camera at all, but in some of these areas you had a brighter orange and a darker orange. Again, hard to see on camera. So yeah, I'm going to roll this. And I did straighten up a little bit as I went along here. So yeah, I'm going to roll this. I think I have a a piece, not a piece, what am I talking about? A drill in every spot. I don't see any gaps from looking from afar. And with the diamond painting sealer, here's what I do. And it doesn't take away, and this takes at least, let me make sure, 2 hours, at least 2 hours to dry. But I let it sit for 24 hours. And so I'm going to leave no, actually, let me take this tape off. Let me take this tape off, because I don't want that sealer to stick to the tape. And I do not seal every diamond painting that I complete, just the ones that I'm not going to have a frame for, or the ones I want to hang up without a frame. Because if they have a frame, there's really no need for me to seal it. And what I mean by a frame, an actual front and a back to hold the painting in peace. Not in peace, in place is what I should say. So I'll be right back. I'm going to take, well, now it wants to come off and I'm hitting everything. I'm hitting my head on my iPad and I'm hitting my arm on the stand here. And then you want to keep the tape on there until you're finished, because that is tacky. That's tacky. But that's going to be cut off anyway, or covered up when I go to slap the magnetic piece on there. And this is a 50 by 50 centimeter. And if I'm not mistaken, 50 by 50 is 20 by 20. And so I did, this came in a 2-pack. So the Temu nurse that I did, she is on a hanging on the wall in this same type of magnetic frame, and I did seal her. Now, when I go to seal this, I always have some type of napkin or paper towel, because you got to wipe this little spatula thing off. And you got to make sure you put enough of this on here. And this does shine with the light. It does not take away from the shine of the diamond art painting. So I have a little napkin here. And with this sealer, it's not in you just pour it on here. You pour it on here. And I just pour it. Oops, I go left to right and pour it over the entire diamond painting. And you have to be careful, because you may end up putting too much on here. And if that's the case, you'll just have to wipe some of this off using the spatula. But you want to make sure that you pour enough on here so that you get a good seal. And so you can see here, I just take the spatula and paint this on. Just paint it on here. And I'm not worried about it getting on the canvas piece, whatever type of canvas this is. I just go back and forth, back and forth. And sometimes you have to be careful, because if you do it too aggressively, you may end up pulling some of the drills up, and you just place them back down. Again, it takes about 2 hours to dry, but I just let it sit overnight. I set it off to the side while I, pour my drills out in the kit, or kit down, I should say. You kit up and kit down. Like get up to get down. 911, Lord, that's old, but anyway. So just spread that around really well, and I'll come back once this dries. And it's not gonna be tonight, because it is 9:23, Monday, February the 16th. It's 9:23 p.m. And yeah, so this is what I do if I am going to hang this up without a frame that has a front and a back. So yeah. And again, you think this would take away from the shine of the painting itself, but it does not. And you want to lay this flat. So wherever you place this, you want to place it flat. And also, this keeps the dust. This keeps the dust out if you were just laying this around somewhere. But, I have a lot of diamond paintings, cheaper ones. Let me say it that way, cheaper ones. Yeah, I know I'm not gonna frame all them because, like, first of all, that might be a little tacky unless you got a crafting room. I do not have a crafting crafting room in my home. I am in my home office that I work from, but I just have a little small table in here next to my working table where I do my 8:30 to 5 job, and you know, it's just sitting right beside it. And this is what I diamond paint on, or do what I like with the sticker scenes. Or, oh, see, I pulled up one here and I don't know where that came from. So I pulled up a drill and now I got to find out where it goes before it dries on there. Pulled up, there's a black spot, right? Let me see if I can pull this down. Lord, where did this come from? There's a black drill right here and I don't know where it came from. So I'm gonna have to figure out, oh shoot, where that black drill came from before this dries. So like I said, that's why I say you got to be careful when you're sealing this. So once that's dry, I'm gonna come back and just show you how I put it on the magnetic strip. Sometimes people be like, I'm gonna frame this, and then you're like, well, how do you frame it? What did you do? Or they'll be like, I mounted this. Now I'm not wanting to get ready to sit up here and try to dry mount this or any diamond painting, because I'd be mad you did all that work placing drill pieces and then you mounted and you done tore it up real good. So let me figure out where this piece went, and yeah, I'll be back when I'm ready to put this in the magnetic frames. And I just wipe the spatula off with a napkin or a paper towel. Okay, so I have this diamond painting sealed now, and what I don't like is that it's still kind of wavy. You can see like a little rise here, but it is what it is. So with the magnetic frame, you can see I have white showing, and I also have the legend showing. So I definitely need to cut off the sides, and from the top and the bottom of this, I'm going to cut off a bit of the white because I want this to be up on here without, I want it to be up there like this without the white showing. So I have just a little bit to cut off. So that's what we're going to do. So now that I have the sides cut off, I'm going to go ahead and affix the magnetic frame to this. And I got this again off Amazon. And you're going to have the painting hanging on the, not the painting, the frame hanging off on the sides. But I'm just trying to make sure it's even on both sides. I'm sorry I can't get everything all in frame here. I'm trying my best. So making sure that's evening. Making sure that's even, and then we're just gonna clip that. And you can see it just snapped on there. So watch your fingers, And then for the top, we're going to repeat that. Now it's up to you whether or not you want the little pieces on the showing on the back or the front of the frame. I'm gonna place these on the back. And again, you can switch these out as you get different diamond paintings. You can switch them out for different ones that you want to hang up. That way you change up the scenery a little bit. And this one again, I'm going to put in my home office on the wall. See if I can show you. I'm going to replace the Temu nurse temporarily with this particular diamond painting. And I'm just trying to get show the white. I don't want the white showing, but I may not have a choice. Let's see. This thing snaps down so fast. Here we go. All right. Okay, now we have it. Now I can get this hung up. I think it looks so good. And you can see here I have the Temu nurse hanging on the wall. I'm going to take her down and replace her with the Black History Month diamond painting. You can see even in the daytime, I don't have my blinds open, she's sparkling. She is sparkling. I am shaking the camera here. And you can see I have replaced her with the Black History Diamond painting. I love every bit of it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.